Yeah, I will not get tired, as I always explain to you. I have told you many times that my things are really very practical. My things are real on ground. Me, the reason why I came up with an idea of opening up, giving you ideas, giving you things that you think are impossible, and I show it to you that it's possible. These are my reasons. As I always tell people that I meet, that this is my country. Like it or not, how bad it is, how good it is my country. Leave alone a lot of things that happens wherever you are. You people, you still be yourself. Uganda is my country, and Africa is my continent. What am I trying to explain, or the reason why I always tell you that, is that many people are asking me, Hamis, where do you benefit from? If you explain a lot of data on what you do, you almost give free knowledge. Yes, I do give free knowledge, but it doesn't as well help me to die with the knowledge when I've not given it out. This is an opportunity. This is not just a simple business. Actually, my motive is really very clear and different. My aim is not me selling 2-3 goats. My aim is creating a group of farmers who can ably supply a number or tonnage of of animals all over the world. So if I think about how I can easily benefit in a very simple way or whatever way, it doesn't help me. It's going to stop with me. And if as well you do that, just only to benefit from your neighbor because they are buying animals from you, it is going to stop with you. But my intention is, why can't we split it all over the country? Because the country has capability of really accumulating number of animals. In that case, it is going to help us who are doing goats in massive number to benefit more. And even those that can't afford to have it in mass number, they can as well get their portion. Whereby, my target is, I wish all the families of Uganda could at least have 10 goats. If each family would have 10 goats, that means that family is worth 5 million Ugandan shillings or 2 million Ugandan shillings. 2 millions if you have sold for slaughter. If you have sold for breeding, that is 5 millions. So you people, to cut the words short, where we are is a silo. I told you and I promised you that we are going to handle many things. What are we going to handle? I told you the 3 pillars of successful goat farmer or animal farmer. 1 is the nutrition, 2 is management, and 3 is genetics. We have imported many animals in the country. We have really put many people on ground. In this management is going to be played by me or you, the owner of this, because many of our people are really unemployed and they are skilled. So what we only have to do is to impart in more skills in them such that they do this. There is no any reason why Ugandans will keep having many qualified teams, many qualified guys, many boys with masters, then we have no jobs to do. So what do we do? Like if you're a father, to the farming, let the farming be serious. Let it be commercial. What am I meaning by being commercial? Is a person having a farm and the farm can produce 1 billion. That means you can as well employ your own kid and your kid will employ his kid. You get it? So let's do farming as a generation, not as me, but even more other 4 or 5 generations that will be following me. Where we are now, I'm going to handle the case of nutrition. This is my sugar grass. You remember, I told you when I was cutting it, this is another regrowth. So I have harvested again. This is after 2 months. And the reason why I have harvested after 2 months is because I didn't have rain. And even up to now, I don't have rain. But all whatever you see here is out of irrigation. This is just a reminder. I already showed you how to do silage, and you know how to do the silos. So again, I just wanted to remind you that I have again harvested, and I'm going again to harvest again. So when I have rain, I'll be cutting in 1.5 months. If I have no rain, that means I'll be cutting in 2 months. So this is a silo. This is whatever I see here is a silo. So these are the sugar grades. I think you can show these guys. This is what we have harvested, and we are still harvesting. So those are all good nutrients. I would like to give you a difference between the silage and hay. What we are going to do with this is what they call the silage. Silage is when you keep the grass or any feed, you chop it, compact it, and ensile it, you know, covering it to eliminate oxygen, and then you let it ferment. Then hay is when you can chop it like this, then dry it. Then after drying it, you keep it in a cool, dry place. That is what they call hay. Hay is a semi-dried grass. Silage is the ensiled and compacted grass for fermentation. So this is so rich in the nutrients. You people, my main intention, I'm handling nutrition. This is what people who doesn't have land are supposed to do. Plant your grass or hire your land. I told you that in my area here, people hire an acre of land at 150,000 for over a year. You get it? You can hire your land. So like in an acre, you can have a lot of this. You can have a lot of, sugar grades. You can have over tons, like over 15 tons from an acre. And that will help you take you through the farming. You people, farming is all about the feeds. If you break one of those rules, you're off topic. One of the rules or one of the pillars is nutrition. Nutrition means providing feed to your animals. It doesn't matter in whichever way. If you have a bigger land, they will do free range. If you don't have a bigger land, this is what you're supposed to do. Plant sugar grass. Actually, you get a pen and write this. You plant sugar grass, plant maize, plant alfalfa, plant Chloris Guyana, plant Bracharia mulatto. The moment you have all those grasses, you're good to go. You're going to use those grasses in different ways. You'll use sugar grass, maize, you chop it into silage. You ensile it and keep it. Then the alfalfa, the Chloris Guyana, Bracharia mulatto, use it as hay. That is a complete meal. My target or my plan is to make sure that we do what they call organic farming. I don't want to use concentrates. It's a good idea, but due to the resources that we have in our area, let's don't use concentrates. Let's try and make sure that we use the natural organic nutrients that will really help us. So the guy is chopping, and then after chopping, we going to do the compaction. You see, we have all the ingredients. This is full of maybe protein. These are the grains of the sorghum. This is the sorghum. You get, we chop everything here. So that means this feed you see is really a perfect food that has all the ingredients. I want you to see this. We are chopping the whole of it. And then if you sell this to the grain millers, the brewery, they will only chop this, they take it, then they take off the biggest part of the nutrients, then they give you the spent grain and they tell you to give it to the animals. But for me here, I'm really giving it off. So this is a very good meal. This is a perfect meal. It will give you a lot of fat. It will give you a lot of protein. So my dear, this is what I'm emphasizing. Take my word, take my advice, try and do it. You do not need to have a lot of land. You don't need to buy land. But make sure that you have where to plant this. The same way we do silage, it is the same way we do, actually the same way we do maize silage, it is the same way we do the sugar grass silage. It is the same way we can as well use the leftovers of the beans into silage. It's the same way that we can use the soya beans in silage. Even you people who are doing the normal sorghum, you can as well chop the leftovers and then give it to your animals. So my dear followers, me, I just want you to be rich. No one was born to be poor, but try your best. I do not say that I'm rich, but try your best and do something. Never be comfortable where you are. Try to do many things, but farming is our way to go. Let me just wish you the best. I think this guy, what he is doing, he's chopping. I think let me show you how the machine is working for chopping the silage. So we chop everything. I do not have to forget to show you the whole of the sugar grain. So we cut it right from the bottom to the top. So this is all feed. So we give it to the animals, the whole of it. Thank you just very much. I think I may request this guy to run the machine, then put in and you see.